grip straps and wraps, things to help you with all types of pulling, certain pushing, and keep your wrists safe while you do it. Let's talk about grips. These, I forgot what these are called. They used to be called fat grips, but I got a Temu knockoff for a cheaper price, like a real asshole. You put these on anything, it makes it a bigger grip, so when you curl, you can feel it deeper in your bicep better. People say it's more forearm. Every body is different. For some reason, for me, if I try to use those thin little handles, I don't feel my bicep as good as if it's a thick handle. I can just squeeze the bicep better. Now there's a special grip I packed. This is the best grip in the world. Ooh. This is the holy grail of grips. Look at that shit. See how it's tapered? That isn't for her pleasure. That's so that my hand can grip it right. If it was a unilateral grip, it wouldn't feel right. But with this grip, I can feel my short head of my bicep when I curl better. If I had a uniform grip, like the knockoff you get on Amazon that are not as good as this is an official Kaz handle from Prime. It's a fortune. Their knockoffs are continuous. They're not tapered. Next joint to reinforce, wrist straps. Wrist wraps, not straps. So there's a thumb loop, right? This is to protect your wrist when you're pressing heavy. You wrap like this. If you're gonna have to do it one-handed, it's a bitch. You gotta go like this. Pull, pinch, pull, and then you attach. Notice I went over my wrist, not the end of my radius and ulna. I take this off because it bugs the shit out of me. You don't have to. All right, I'm gonna show you a little anatomy lesson here. A lot of people think where my fingers are is the wrist. That is not your wrist, that is your fucking arm. This is your wrist. See these bony things that stick out? That's still your arm. This is your wrist. This is what gets compressed. This is what breaks. This is what compresses the nerve, the median nerve, and the artery that goes through here. And that's what's gonna cause all types of problems. So you have to reinforce the wrist, not the arm. A lot of times grip is the big factor. So we got a couple options. If we're doing laterals, if we're doing triceps, you can do these things. It's just a cuff. You could pull it like this. You could do lateral raises. You could do extensions for the tricep. You could even do straight arm pull downs for the lats, but it's not gonna feel right. The next grade up are these guys. Notice that it's got two different things. This distributes the force better. So if you find one that has two, that's better. Now the very best one on the planet is Eric Janicki's TORQ brand, Strandle. All right, I had nothing to do with the name. I'm totally lying. All right, so this one, you can squeeze something at the same time. So that whole thing you heard about how you can neurally activate your nervous system by squeezing, now when you do a lateral raise, you can squeeze this handle and attach the wrist. If you want to do triceps, you pull it this way. You can squeeze this handle and do your triceps or your lats. So to me, the Strandle is almost everything you'd ever use from middle delts, rear delts, front delts, triceps. You can even use it for biceps. And what's cool is it takes tension off the hand at the bottom and it goes to the wrist. And as you go through the range of motion, it changes tension to the handle and off the wrist. Personally, this isn't a dig on Eric. This is what I like for biceps. I don't have good biceps. He has amazing biceps. You may not want to listen to me. You might want to listen to Eric. But I feel this in my biceps more, but I use the Strandle for everything else it's engineered for. What's this? It's the best products in the world. Valhalla Labs. Buy my shit on Amazon, toddleemd.com, and Valhalla Labs. Some tried and true old fashioned shit. We got the old school $11 canvas wrist straps. These are absolutely critical for grip if you're gonna use barbells or back. I'm gonna show you how to tie up with this because a lot of people don't know. So let's say I'm a big, strong power lifter and I'm gonna do shrugs. All right, I'm gonna use a ton of weight, more weight than I can hold with my hands. This is a Versa grip. It's actually called a death grip. It's flopping in the wrong direction. All right, that's just my packing ability and I bent it the wrong way. I've never seen anyone put these on right. So look, this is a thumb coming off the phenus, the hypothenar eminence. This is basically an artificial thumb coming off the hypothenar eminence. Another way of thinking is you hold it like a sword. Whoosh, whoosh. All right, how you wrap up. This, you feed it through with the pinky, and then you grab it. This one, feed it through with the thumb, grab it with the pinky. See how I grab it? Twist. And then now you can shrug, bent row, or you could deadlift. Notice it's a 1 pound bar. 1 pound. I still approached it like it was 300 pounds. Why train your nervous system? Wrong. How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice. Wrong. Perfect practice. If you practice wrong, you get worse. You have to practice right to get better. So your warm-ups should be taken as seriously as your work sets. So you respect the weight no matter how light it is. So a lot of people know you would wrap up to a dumbbell that's heavy to pull it, but nobody thinks about pushing the dumbbells. A lot of times holding the dumbbell requires a lot of grip strength. If you tie up to the dumbbell, it doesn't require a lot of grip strength. So I totally think you should tie up to heavy dumbbells, even if you're pressing them. So here we go. I'm gonna tie up to this dumbbell. I'm gonna grip in here so it's more tricep. I would grip in the middle if I wanted shoulder. I'm gonna grab tricep, push it here. It's so easy with the strap. And I know you don't think it's gonna matter, it's gonna matter. When you start using a strap to press, it makes it way easier because you don't have to squeeze it so hard. That's pretty much it. So we just covered grips, straps, and wraps. So different types of ways to improve your grip for pulling on heavy stuff. Straps to be able to tie up to it, very similar to grips. Wraps to protect your wrists when you're doing heavy pressing so you don't crush your wrist and damage your median nerve or your radial artery or any of that stuff. Make sure to check out the other videos in the series of protective gear, the one that covers knee wraps, knee sleeves, and belts as well for lower body training.